So we made it to the second part of Bingo Sports.
This is their Pagani
showroom.
Showroom, yeah.
They're actually a dealer of Pagani in Japan.
Infiltrate the dealers, find the supply.
Yep.
And have some pretty exclusive stuff that you can only get here in Japan.
That's right. So they got 2 crazy cars sitting on the showroom floor right now. Show them.
So this first Pagani that we've got here,
Yep.
lovely blue Roadster.
Yep.
It's a Zonda, of course, not a Huara. And what's special about this car?
So this is actually a Japan exclusive. So there's 25 Roadsters in production. This is one of one.
This is one of one.
One of the 25.
So we could tell that straight away when we saw the little badge down here, which is in Japanese.
Yeah, so it actually says Zonda, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but Kiryu.
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 And something that is special about this is the color, the blue.
Yeah.
So this blue, we've spoken to the lovely ladies here, and they've told us that this is a Japan exclusive carbon blue.
Japan exclusive?
Ah, so the blue's Japan only.
So you can't get this color anywhere else, only here?
Yeah, only here. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. If you buy a Pagani, buy it in Japan.
Different blue color.
Different blue, darker blue. Lighter blue, darker blue. Very cool. Which
So
is
if you look
pretty
through
amazing to see.
Their color selections, you can't actually pick this color.
Yeah. You can only actually get it
As
this
model.
car.
Yeah.
And fun fact about this Roadster, it's apparently said to be Horatio's finest Roadster that he's ever produced.
Yeah. So out of the 25, this is the finest one he's done.
This is his favourite, this is his finest. Pretty cool. We've been here for probably 40 minutes, almost an hour.
Yeah.
We've spent a while at Bingo Sports. A few little things that we've picked up. The craftsmanship and absolute beauty in this carbon, how it actually joins, is pretty amazing.
Everything on this car is carbon fibre.
Everything's carbon fibre.
Body panel wise, carbon fibre. You can see it, it's all...
It's pretty cool, the exposed carbon. One thing I noticed through looking at this and the other Pagani, which we'll show you in a sec, is that Pagani, when he designs a scoop, it kind of flows with the car.
lines.
Yes, this one is an exception. This and the top one, they kind of stand out, but it's kind of a feature. But then when you go down to the side skirts, you see these little scoops here, which aren't very intrusive in your vision. They're just little things off to the side, and they provide the cooling that you need down to the brakes. It's a pretty cool little thing that we've noticed. Quad exhausts, signature of Pagani. And then if you look through there, you can actually see that they're ceramic coated. This interior, as you can see in this exclusive model, is blue.
It's all blue. The whole thing's blue.
Everything is blue.
Yeah. Steering wheel, shift knob.
Not my personal preference, but you know, if you're going for the blue thing, go all out. Another thing that I love of Pagani is these. You know, in old race cars back in the 60s, 50s, they have the leather straps holding down the cowlings and the body panels.
They've still retained that.
They've retained that.
Just like all the Ferraris, you know, race car spec, these things run center locks. So it's
Center locks, you gotta love center locks. Center locks are so cool.
The rear brakes are like 10 times the size of standard front brakes on any car.
Probably equivalent to the size of Elmos.
Yeah. But then you look at the fronts as well.
And they're even bigger.
They're even bigger. But yeah, just looking at
There's a little bit of a gap in there. There's not much gap down there.
Okay, another cool thing I've just noticed. It's kind of twin caliper.
Kind of, or it is? It is.
Well, look at how small that thing is. I'm assuming maybe that.
Just give it a little bit more.
Yeah.
The thing that I like about the Pagani is that a lot of car manufacturers these days are kind of flaunting the fact that they've got Brembos and, you know, they have a big Brembo here. Yes, Pagani uses Brembos, but first and foremost, they brand it Pagani Brembo.
Very cool.
Coming from lovely Japan exclusive Pagani, we move on to something
10 times.
a little bit crazier. Like
10 times crazier?
Yeah.
20 times crazier?
Something crazier than Pagani. Another Pagani.
Yeah, so this is a Zonda Revolucion. I don't know.
We don't know if we're pronouncing it correctly.
Only 5 of these produced. It's kind of it is a Zonda R, but they say it's on acid.
Some critics say it's on acid, so it's the next level. You can see from all these scoops and everything, it's ridiculous. All these spoiler, on a diffuser, on a splitter, it's just...
But just like, I don't know if you can get it, kind of look at how big that rear wing is. Can you capture that?
It doesn't really do it justice, but
Like, here's my arm,
downforces.
like even this way. It's my forearm. It's huge.
Everything's carbon. Revisibility, who needs that? Don't worry about it. Just put an air duct. Goes all the way through.
If you look down here, all these little crevices and...
So it just looks like a part where the cabin kind of joins into the rest of the body.
It's actually
but
for cooling.
it's for cooling. You can see there's a gap in there.
But all this is designed
Sneaky.
for the air to flow
To flow into it.
into those vents, so that's pretty cool.
Down here we've got the same thing as the other one.
Yep.
Pretty cool. The front, we've got a lot more ventilation coming out the front here
More ventilation, a lot more downforce.
compared to the other one. Pretty sick. Wow, that front splitter and front canards, next level. Looks like an F1 car. So moving on to the interior, like I just saw the front canards, I said it's like an F1
Like
car.
an F1 car. It technically is a road-going F1 car. These come with DRS.
What?
So there's a red button on that steering wheel.
It doesn't say NOS.
It doesn't say NOS, which I think it should say, but it's actually DRS.
That's pretty cool.
Just the whole interior setup, it's very race spec. You've got your tacho on the steering
The
wheel.
taco's right in the middle of the steering wheel.
And you've just got all your essential buttons and whatever on the center console.
On the center console.
Yeah, all these flick switches.
All in
Very
all,
nice.
pretty cool car.
This door actually looks like it's open. I really want to open it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. That's how you get kicked out.
Where would you race this thing?
Where would you race it?
Like,
Oh,
if you had
oh.
any course or road to pick,
Why won't it focus on you? Here we go.
what would you pick?
McCar's Creek Road, of course. No, I'd choose Bobbinhead Road, extra bumpy. Extra bumpy. One more cool thing about this showroom. Well, there's 2 more cool things. One, because it's a showroom, they've got all the things over here where you can actually spec your Zonda.
Yeah,
All the crazy different customizations. So we've got seat belts, we've got our threads for our stitching, we've got all the different leathers, the different paints you could get, but we don't really care about the paints. What we care about, I'm on the carbon fibre table. What we care about is the clear carbon finishes.
But this is your standard colour.
That's the standard.
But then,
We go
next
down lower. Ooh, that's nice. So we've got the Japan blue, and then here's something that's pretty cool: Midnight Purple too.
Yeah. So Pagani, I think, spoke to Nissan about this, and they said we really want to put your Midnight Purple back into production.
Let's do a collab.
But let's do it in carbon. So
And we've spoken to the sales lady here, and she's told us that this is apparently the most popular colour that people order.
that is boss, because that is probably the coolest colour they have got.
It's pretty cool that they have popular colours. I mean, we don't sell any Paganis in Australia.
I wonder how many they've sold, and I actually asked her if they sell a lot, and she said yeah.
So this colour here, the carbon purple,
It's very popular.
MNP2, most popular one.
Do you sell a lot of Pagani, or you sell a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not in Australia, not where we're from. The last cool thing about this amazing space,
So as crazy as Pagani already is, there's a piano that plays itself.
they've gone next level, and you get some soothing music.
The music is very fitting for the showroom.
It's pretty
Very
cool.
emotional experience, you know, Pagani's and that. It's more
Emotional
emotion
cars.
rather than performance.
Well, it is a performance,
It is
but
performance, but yeah.
it's focusing on emotion,
Exactly.
opposed to like Koenigsegg or something like that.
And the music is very fitting for that.
It's pretty cool.
It's a nice touch.
And that pretty much concludes our little look at bingo.
Yeah, so we spent 4 hours here.
Yeah, we've spent quite some time at bingo.
More time than we thought we would have. But
I think we've got to go get some lunch.
a lunch aside though, you just can't help but spend some time here. It's just that.
It's pretty crazy.
Because of that cool.
You don't even realise the time's passing.
And how much you know time you get to spend with the car and look at all the features and details. It's just next level.
It's stuff that you really don't see in the flesh in Australia.
Yeah, so I think time well spent.
If you're in Japan, if you're in Tokyo, if you're in Japan, make the trek to Tokyo.
Oh, you'd probably
You'd probably be in Tokyo, right? But if you're not, make the trek to Tokyo. Come out to Bingo Sports because
It's well worth it.
you will not regret it. All right, we'll see you next time.
Tell me misery,